Greece featuring the impressive Alex Kazakis. Up against the Ko brothers, Chinese Taipei.
Michael, thank you. What a match to get things underway today, and I think that's going to be the pattern, the theme of this round. So many good matchups, and all of them have the same characteristic. They are tough to predict. I'm entirely on the fence with this one. I do agree with Carl Boyes greatly, though, that in the first round, I thought Nikos Economopoulos, who is a terrific competitor, played very well indeed. And now, as you say, Carl, Greece have their best lineup, and that means they are formidable.
Yeah, I can't wait for this match, I really can't. Very intriguing affair indeed. If Greece can go on and beat others, well, there's no reason why they can't go on and start this tournament off.
So the Ko brothers win the lag, and it's Ko Ping Chung who gets things underway.
That just lacked a bit of pace for me, and he chose to break from the right-hand side of the table as he's looking at the stack. And as myself and JJ have called this all week, we feel the other side of the table seems to be breaking more consistent. Cue ball needs to slow down. Cue ball needs to slow down. It's a mistake. He could have used the second rail there. He chose to play one rail. And whenever you do that, you're trying to play into an area, and it's all about speed. So Nikos has got a thin one.
That will really hurt now. Where's this cue ball going?
Ko brothers have got to play the bank. They've no choice. Oh, he's playing thin off it. Maybe it's because he can't reach it with hand. So that's maybe what's worrying about the bank shot. Nikos won't be happy with that. I'm not saying it was easy. It wasn't. But a player of his calibre would like to pot that. But it was all caused by the poor positional shot from his partner. But they're going to get back to the table. Ko's not having any of the bank. I'm surprised. But I think it's because he was playing it left-handed. So now Greece would definitely take this bank on into the corner pocket near where the cue ball is.
Alexander Kazakis lost a World Masters final to a length of the table bank from David Al-Kadi. Can he pull off the length of table bank? Well, no, it never threatened, did it?
That was his big chance to rectify the mistake he made. This is thin. This is very thin.
As I said at the time, that will hurt. The 9-ball should have been potted, but Carl, you're quite right. The positional effort from Kazakis onto the 9 was a wholesale misjudgment.
And he can't play it off that rail because of the purple 5. That's what makes the pocket bigger, but there you see him out of the pocket for Ko.
You know, ancient Greece was the birthplace of theatre. The plays were tragic. Not much comedy going on. on the Greek benches at the moment, sitting there stony-faced. It's all about the first rack, this.
Needs it to Mr. 7. Didn't want the contact on the 7. But they'll be fairly happy with that. The main thing is they've not left a pot. Maybe forced into a kind of cross bank shot here. Trying to bank this blue 2 into the top left pocket with a safety shot in mind as well. Distance. Get the 2 ball near the 5, the purple 5 that is. Didn't want the double kiss, obviously. The fact that it's gone in and kept him at the table is okay. Phil, can you imagine how many times it would take you if I said to you, try and double kiss that blue in the left centre? He'd be here for a month.
That's the amazing thing about certain flukes. They're so unlikely. Last season on the snooker tour, we had a spate of extraordinary flukes. The best one of the lot was Scott Donaldson in the Championship League. He hit a red. It went up onto the side cushion, caught the far jaw of the right-hand middle pocket as we're looking at the table, spun around the blue into the opposite middle pocket. I've never seen anything like it.
Get to the potting angle, get in the cue ball backup table. He's okay. He needs to slow down. He's already overrun one positional shot in this match. Needs to slow down. Now it's all about the natural path, and what we mean by that is when you pot the ball, what is the natural path the cue ball takes? I think he's okay. I think he can go 2 rails in between the 8 and the 9, but he's got to watch the left centre pocket. He's got to watch the left centre pocket. Oh, he's okay. He's at the 7. This is more like it. But if he can't, he can play a pretty good safety. He can just chip off the edge of it. Could even kick. Yeah, this is a good shot. It's a very good shot.
Yeah, look at that, a line of balls protecting the 1. Big trouble, this.
Yeah, and the scratch is on in the top right-hand corner for the cue ball if he doesn't hit this right off the second rail. Oh, he's not hit it at all, so good safety. Ball in out for Greece. This is a good chance now. Event this week, and I can't think of the last time I've seen a 3-foul in a Matchroom pool event. Maybe you've got that stat hidden somewhere, Phil. I know what you like.
No, I haven't actually, but they're very rare.
That's not like you, Phil. You're slacking.
To get 2 in the same tournament, that would be extremely rare, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I mean, he's a big favourite to hit this one, and hit it, he has. But where the balls have finished, it's actually sat up really good for Kazakis. He can just roll the cue ball through, and he can get on this 2 ball. Don't try and do anything exotic. Stay at the table. Bank shot looks on though. He's having a go. He's having a go at the bank shot in the left middle pocket. You might think that was a bit fortunate, but he's purposely played the cue ball down in that little pocket area of the corner. He knew he had the 5 and the 6 was maybe a little bit of help. I don't know if he's trying the pot here. I don't know what he's trying. This is throat with danger. Cue ball scratch. It's paid off for Greece. What a chance to take the lead this is, Phil.
It was rather ugly early on, but now the balls are sitting pretty, and Greece look like winning 4 racks in succession.
Beautiful shot, played to perfection.
The 1 ball is frozen to the rail.
Okay, Marcel says the 1 ball is frozen to the rail. What that means is coming off the top rail or the side rail, basically when he hits the 1, the cue ball or another ball is going to have to hit the rail. So in instance, he can't just roll up off this rail onto the 1 because it's touching that rail. You might have to play this with a bit of pace and just get the 1 ball moving. There's 5 balls over on the left side of the table, so good things can happen. Yeah, so you see the 1 ball, now it's hit the rail, so it's a legal shot.
Yeah, legal, but look where the 1 ball finished up.
Extension. Extension, please.
And that's why he's called the extension. He knows. Big Bro Co knows. Greece knows. We all know. This is the biggest shot of the match coming up. And he's jacked up as well. Oh, he's potted it like it's over the hole.
Paul's version of Dirty Dancing, no one puts baby in a corner.
The cue ball would run into the purple 5, and then you've got a chance of the 9 or the 6 blocking. That's what he's playing. There you go. Now he might have left a gap, but he couldn't really do much else. And if there's a gap there, there could be a bank shot into the right centre pocket. He's got to go for it. If he can see enough of these 3, he's got to play the bank into the right centre pocket.
Extension, please.
Well, he can see enough of it.
He's made it. He's fired it in. He's got a nice angle now where he can spin the cue ball round for the 9. I presume he's no extension. because he's rushing.
The start of Greek problems at the beginning of the match was a badly played positional shot from 8 to 9 by Kazakis. No such issue for Economopoulos. And his partner holds firm. They outmaneuvered Chinese Taipei on the push out there. Then Economopoulos knocked in a vital bank shot, and the Greeks went from there to the hill at 6-5. Boy, this is tense.
Yeah, you can just sense it, can't you, out there? Both teams desperate for this win. There's a lot of respect between both teams as well. These Kazakis, well, he's playing off the edge. He's playing off the edge. He's using the 8 and 9. He's using the 8 and 9. Has it stuck out? Can they pot? Nikos is still at the table. He's trying to look. They can pot it. They've left the pot. It wasn't an easy shot, to be fair.
Looks like for the third time in the tournament we are going hill-hill. It was Estonia, Serbia in round one. It was Switzerland, Japan in the first round. And now in the last 16, it is Greece and Chinese Taipei. 6 racks each.
What matters is it's time for a 1-rack shootout. Cue ball's flying. 2 balls going up on the top rail. Bit of justice. It's not going to be a break and run. I think the way the match has gone, Phil, it's fitting. We're not going to see a break and run. We should see Greece get off the chair and get some involvement in this last rack.
Yeah, look at the position of the other balls. Had the 2 sat up there and begged to be potted, Greece would have been fearing the worst.
Extension. Extension, please.
这个这样绕过来也能到，对啊，那看给你决定。
It's a difficult situation when it's hill-hill. You just don't want to play something like really difficult. You want to try and get a good 2 ball. You don't want to stick the 2 ball up there and then rely on a good cue ball. You want to try and get them both safe. How's the pace? How's the pace? Well, the pace looks good. Looks very good indeed. What a shot he's played there. The jump shot is not on because of the 6. Kick shot off the top rail. Extension. Side rail. That's not offering much. Oh, he's got the jump cue. I'm wondering if he can just see a little snippet of the bottom of the 2. Oh my word! This is ridiculous. Is he trying to double jump, or is he? Well, there's not much of the 2 there. He's trying to double jump. He's trying to land it in between the red and the green and then hop over the edge of the green. Oh my word, he's landed on top of the 2. Where's the cue ball? Oh my word, have you ever seen anything like this in your life?
哎，一线。
What a shot he's played! And the cue ball rolls down the rail and scratches.
A terrific shot. Completely denied by cruelty of luck. Devoid of emotional energy, could hardly walk back to his chair, Alexander Kazakis, because look at these balls.
Distraught. Played one of the best jump shots you'll ever see. Had to land it on the blue too. It was the only way of potting it. And you would never have thought the cue ball could go down the rail so slow and scratch. Unbelievable.
What a quantum shift. Three balls away, Chinese Taipei from setting up a quarter-final against Germany or the Netherlands. Greece now 2 pots away from being utterly dejected.
Yeah, I know Greece are in bits and Chinese Taipei are delighted, but I have to say, what a match this has been.
What an advert for 9-ball, the greatest pool game. And that was one of the greatest matches of this tournament. Drama, quality, all of the ingredients for a classic.
Aloysius Yap leads his Singapore side as they attempt to make it to the last 8. They face Kuwait.
Okay, that was a little weird.
Yeah, I think I would have had him shoot it that, to be honest with you. If you look at it, it's a pretty big pocket from that angle, and tracking the cue ball wasn't too bad up and down, so. Well, when you're close to the ball, you don't get as much perspective. You really have to trust what you look at. You don't get a line between the cue ball and the object ball that gives you a lot of confidence in what you're aiming or how you're aiming. So here, just don't second guess.
He's taking it on. Oh, it looks good. Looks very good. Nice shot from Yap. Good team play as well, because I think his partner wanted him to play safe, but Yap fancied it, so he said, get out the way, let me shoot it. Yeah, whenever the bank shot's on into the side, usually the players do take these on. Has he fluked the 5? He hasn't.
And I guess they had burned their extension already, because kind of wasn't down on the ball, and then the beeps, you could see them going off, and maybe pulled the trigger a little prematurely. Just caught it on the second hop, and he really let up on the swing there. That's what created that big skid.
Yeah, look at the contact. Very rare a skid affects a 9-ball pool ball. There you see, look at that skid. That's also very rare. Things are going on. It's a strange day here at Wood Centre in Essex.
Maybe a little bonus there. Now, if Han does have a shot, it's very close to a natural scratch in the side. They have to go for this cross corner. Don't think he has the cut in the upper right. But the safety's very touchy, it looks like to me, with the cue ball resting on the rail. And I think the cross corner is just as easy and maybe a little bit of a safety in mind if you can follow your ball pretty heavily above the 3.
And potting it, well, you're just going to lose it high on the right side of the table, so this is awkward.
Yeah, and he's so close to the rail, elevating, coming 3 rails, I don't think is any good. If he puts some speed on it, I don't think he can get around the table with a level cue. So he's got to ease it.
Well, that is a moment of madness. What is he doing there? He knows better than that. He's a finalist of the World 9-Ball Championship. Just pot the ball and give your partner a shot.
And I really, sorry, Carl, I really think he recognized the scratch as well and still kind of forced it.
Is that the shot we're going to look back on at the end of this match?
Well, Yap slots in the 9-ball. Kuwait will be kicking himself.
I'm surprised that Kuwait gave this back so quickly.
Yeah, they didn't even look, did they? Not a real look, anyway. Yeah, this is contest. Going to double hit, though.
Yeah.
Well, Kuwait know something we don't.
I'm saying the table went a little left on him.
You're too kind, JJ. I'm going to say the eyes are not what they once were.
Omar just had to stop the cue ball on the 1. And Badir's going for the bake with a draw stroke. Could double this as well. Sweet.
What a sweet bank that is. He's happy with that one. He's Omar.
You know, watch a nice snatch on the cue ball as well. Pure.
Well, maybe he went to pop the 5-ball. I don't know. But the cue ball is wonderful. It's gelled right on top of the 9, so that takes side rails out of the equation. He can only go off the top short rail. 2-rail kick. What I don't understand with that shot there, JJ, is hitting it really hard is going to make hitting the ball harder. And you're not going to get anything from hitting it hard. You may as well play it a lot softer and just try and get the 5 on this side rail.
Yeah, I learned that from Efren a long time ago. When you really need a lot to get safe. You know, if he does hit it hard and he does come across it, there's not really still a ton of options besides fluking it somewhere. And like I've been saying all week, you lose so much accuracy adding that speed. I like trying to play the contact. You wouldn't believe how the balls kind of jumble up on each other. Like you said, get up on the side rail. You just kind of live to fight another day a lot more often.
Want to go into it?
Yeah, it seemed like he kind of hit that ball a little loosely, although they had been getting loose, and Kuwait had been really running some racks there. Did that looseness kind of precipitate that hard hit a little carelessly?
Well, the guy's nice little shot here. The guys always are thinking about other options, and as far as like fluking it somewhere. Again, that hit is so important.
Yeah, the positional shot from Lian Han was a little bit underrated. That could have started to get a little bit scary, and Yap's okay here. He can just float off the side for the 9 in the same pocket. It's good enough. It's more than good enough.
Again, you want to get through this ball, though. Could get a kick again. Kind of let up.
5-5. It's now a best of 3.
Well, he got through it all right. Maybe a bit much. Wow.
Wow. We said, didn't we? We're approaching the stage of the match where a big mistake could cost you a place in the next round. What a mistake this is.
And I've seen it from a few teams. I do think the rails are getting a little bit more life in them.
Well, he could still pot it. He could still pot it. This ain't going to be easy.
Yeah, and that tells me right there, I don't know if y'all saw the cue ball off the 4th rail, but it really grabbed the side spin. It didn't spread to the end rail at all, so it tells me definitely a little moisture in the rails today.
And God, what a shot from the video team. Just having the exact right angle. Beautiful. No.
He's jacked up. He's playing in the top left. Oh, what a shot. What a shot from Lian Han.
A flashback, you may say.
He's shaking his head, but maybe that was disbelief. Singapore are on the hill. What a rack and what a finish.
And won a different kind of way, putting a few racks together, but just a lot of containing shots. Very impressive. Oh, huge mistake. You talk about a mistake, Carl. That's the one that probably usually hurts the most.
And that break shot there, to scratch in the opposite middle, we've seen it once in this whole event, and that was Jason Shaw. What a time. Look at this. Right across the face of the one and scratch.
Yeah, and you notice no wing ball when you cross the one. And we discussed that moisture. Not only will the rails liven up, but when the rails liven up, the pockets get a little tighter.
Would have liked this to have bounced a little more.
Skid.
It wasn't a skid. He threw his whole body into the shot.
Yeah, he kind of shouldered it. And what happens is the cue ball slides away. It makes the ball grab a lot more. And that's, he said it's skid, but again, I think it's more on the stroke than it is some material on the ball.
Yeah, and when you know the whole match is riding on that one shot, that pocket just closes up.
Oh, Han's got to come with a long one again, and it's dead straight, so I doubt he rolls it.
He's jacked up because he's too straight to roll the cue ball through. And he's missed it. He's rattled it for the match. What has he left?
Well, he got really fortunate. They're going to have to move the 9 ball down table, I believe, unless he... The 9's off a hair, I guess maybe a kick shot at the 9, but otherwise pretty difficult.
You have it,
This is the drama you want to see in a match. 2 rattled 9 balls and no clean shot on it. What is Kuwait going to do here?
Extension, please.
Well, this is the one time you can lay on the 9 if you're not fearing the Yap coming up and kicking the 9 in right behind you.
يمدي لأن في سلايدنج علق الجيس هني بس لا يصير بالكس مع سايد يمين بدي اسمع مني لا تحاتي كلها بطولة
The 9 ball's not frozen, right, JJ?
That's what I'm saying, yeah. He could just lay on top of this, making it very difficult.
Yeah, I'd be laying on top. I don't even know what he's attempting here.
He's just trying to get it to the back.
He's not. This is madness.
Yeah.
This is absolute madness.
Well, the one thing is, I don't think Omar would have let him in that manner.
Well, the fist bumping, so that's what they played. A good cue ball, but when were you just lay on top of the 9? But Yaps go for the match now.
Does he level out? No, he's going to elevate.
Lianhan's praying to the skies in the distance.
May have 4-railed it.
No,
it's gonna
Lian,
get. It's gonna
sit back down.
It's gonna get up a little bit.
Settle down now, please, thanks.
Well, everyone has had a shot at the 9 ball for the win, and let's do it again.
Oh, it wobbled, but it's gone in. What a rack of 9 ball that was.
I was about to say, I would probably be aggressive around here, coming around for the right-hander on this left side rail.
Top rail's bouncing a little firmer than the others due to the heat.
Yeah, and I think you just got to float a couple rails a little above the 9 for the 9 in the lower right. A little high right English. Let the spin take. He could draw the ball, I guess, but it seems like to me the draw has gotten out of hand with the speed control at times.
Yeah, I'm with you. Just a little right spin. Use this second rail over to the bottom right rail as well as looking from the overhead, and just let Yap swing the cue ball in. Something tells me he's playing for the 9 in the bottom right corner.
No, that was exactly the way to play it. If you end up with a little bit of a cut, no big deal. You don't want to fall on the rail, hill.
Yeah, what a positional shot he's played there. Talk about taking the heat off your partner on the match-winning 9. And it's there, Singapore in a drama-filled match. They beat Kuwait, hill thriller. They are through to the quarter-finals here at the World Cup of Pool.
The session concludes with an old rivalry. It's Germany. And they're up against the Netherlands.
And sometimes you kind of go unnoticed when you're a humble guy. Doesn't really, express himself as much as some others. Uh-oh. Be interested to see how he cues this. Watch out for the scratch.
And also watch out for the miss. Oh, dear me.
Yeah, and that's the scratch I was talking about. I thought he may go with a high ball right there, but
start the clock, please.
Not what you want with Germany behind you.
Great start for Germany. Great call from Jeremy Jones. Overran with the cue ball. It was a good pot. But ever since the miscue, they've been kicking against the wind, Germany.
Yeah, and again, that top rail with a little bit of bounce. A little more bounce than we've had. He's definitely given up a look at the 8. Has he given up a bank?
Maybe it was the lively cushions that cost Germany position. Maybe it was the lively cushions that meant Joshua Filler overhit his safety shot. What we do know is the bank was then rifled in, and the Netherlands are back on level terms. And that was the shot that caused all of the problems down the line. The miscue from Filler, yes, the two went in, but the 9 was in motion. It went in the general direction of the pocket, but
yeah, action on both the 2 and the 9. 9 coming pretty close. No coincidence or no accident that Filler will take on this long 2 ball between the 5 and 9. That right there, Phil, is what he may do as well as anyone, is he just stays so calm on the tough shots, never really overhits them. And got to that right side pocket with the cue ball. Still, though, sometimes this game's about management.
just a few moments ago, Jeremy, you were talking about the Dutch placing the Germans in trouble. A gimme snooker behind the 8 and 9. Now it's roles reversed.
Yeah, that's why at this level, you know, just separation, you have to recognize the layout of the table, because separation just isn't going to get it all the time. Oh, 9 ball.
Some people are naturally pessimistic. Others, like Jeremy, are optimistic. Didn't work that time.
All about touch here for Niels, going behind the 4-5 with the cue ball, you would think. A lot of speed there. He may need a bump, and he got it.
Geht halt die weiße Richtung Eckloche, ne?
Ja, aber jetzt schon 10 Sekunden, also 11, 12.
Extension code.
You want to add a little inside English here. That does improve position for an easier shot on the 3, but makes the 2 a little more missable. Looks like he might be coming across for short side on the 3. Watch out, corner. Watch out. And these deep shells may have gotten him corner hooked here. And again, you really just have to evaluate how tough is the cut on the 3 if I just simply knock this in and stay somewhat on the left side of the table. That was a pretty nice shot there, just to keep them in the ball game. They're going to be snookered most likely, but at least they will live to fight and shoot another shot.
Yeah, being corner hooked there was frustrating, but infinitely preferable to the scratch.
Extension code.
Ich will lieber die 3 spielen, dann haben wir.
Die weiße Runde nicht gut?
Ja, wegen der 3. Ich weiß nicht, wohin mit der 3.
Okay. 20 Sekunden.
ist nicht gut. 20.
He's a little worried about the 3, how far down it's going to get. Oh, so he played it the other way, and there's some gaps here. I don't understand that play versus just, I think they overthought that one.
Matchroom.
I think the 6 is a playable shot. He's going to play the safety, maybe go at the 9. And tactically, the Germans have made a few mistakes. Got to add some right English here and probably go into the 6 with the cue ball. Or is he just going to ease it? Oh, he got by the 6. He probably never expected that.
Safety errors tell their own story.
Yeah, and the problem with this shot is that it's not only difficult, but he's got to dig on the ball. He's got to get past the side, and then there's the pink 4 to worry about. Oh, clean strike there. Didn't overhit it, not one bit. And that's when you know you're getting comfortable, when you kind of slow draw the ball into position. Never going to have a problem. Easy to keep the body still.
Well done from Fine. He turned 45 in February, but already this year he's won the European 9-ball championship. I think the increased schedule made possible by Matchroom Multisports has given him.
I'd force that way, even if I had to swerve the ball a bit. Yeah, give it time to take. That's the key. Yeah, he's going to love it. He may leave a shot, but he's still going to love it.
The overhead tells us that cue ball stopped directly in behind the 9.
We haven't seen much of Thorsten in some time. What a shot.
What a reintroduction.
Yeah, and have you ever seen a jump shot hit more smoothly than that? Couldn't have hit it cleaner if he could see the ball, really. Oh, it just kind of two-stroked it. Just didn't really, take dead aim, as you would say. And I'm not sure where that came from, Phil.
That could be the beginning of the end. That kind of mistake is hard to shake off. The Dutch can't believe their luck.
Now with the 3 there, can he kind of get the cue ball behind the 4? That's the target. Oh, beauty. I love that.
Horrible hook, this.
I'll tell you what, though, if Joshua can get the hit here, he's got action on some stuff. 6 near the pocket. A lot of other balls to maybe get a snooker. Weisterbosch is going to have a pretty cupcake one ball. Is that going to get past the 5? It could get on the 50-yard line. I think that's exactly where it's gotten. Surprised he went past position there. Could have laid up on the right side rail for the 5 in the lower left. Most would have.
Those Dutch supporters can be heard now. They've travelled across the North Sea to see their man. And I'll tell you what, they're now just 3 balls away from beating the defending champions.
Well, he simplified that quite a bit. I thought he'd work the ball a little bit more closer to the 8, but depending on his partner, and something that hadn't happened much lately. Joshua Filler maybe exiting an event early.
He told me earlier this year in Gibraltar he despises losing. He will despise this. And that's because Deutschland have been defeated. Instead, it's the Dutch who go through. Niels Sveyen and Mark Weisterbosch are over the moon, kissed with success, in fact. Yes, everyone will remember Torsten Homan's missed 8 ball in what turned out to be the penultimate rack. But it was also about the tactical superiority of the Dutch. They were better when it came to safety. No ifs, buts, or maybes. And remember, the Germans made a very good start